Alright, so we're going to go over what has sold since the new year, pretty much. And as we're getting into the second week of January here, I didn't get around to doing this video last week, so we're starting off with this replacement 3-inch dual flush valve for one-piece toilets for $30 free ship. And this was the last thing that I sold for 2024. And I hope the sound isn't too bad. There's a lot less stuff in my room, and I feel like the sound is off. And also, I don't know what's with the picture doing this. The crap that it's doing, I don't know what its problem is. Half the listings I pulled up are like this, so I don't know. eBay's being stupid. Next, this I'm pretty sure was the first thing I sold. This was the first thing I sold in the new year. This New Orleans Louisiana EMS, the 4-inch patch, $7.99. This was, of course, the right after the tragedy down in New Orleans, where the terrorist in the pickup truck drove through the crowd. That's sold, that morning after it happened. Next was this Walton's complete series in all the movies for $50 plus $8 media mail shipping. And this, I didn't get any of the money for this. I did 100% of the proceeds to the Alzheimer's research or something with Alzheimer's. I picked, Alzheimer's Association on that one. So I did get paid the $8 for the shipping, and I made like $2 on the shipping because of what it ended up coming out to. This was something I had bought with a cousin of mine, not 2023, from my grandmother, because she wanted to watch she likes the Waltons and wanted to watch all of them in the movies and all that. So, and she passed away in November, so the cousin and I agreed to sell it, that I'd sell it on eBay and then donate the money to the Alzheimer's Association, as a lot of our family has gotten Alzheimer's. Multiple relatives have died from it. So that's why we decided to pick the Alzheimer's Association. Next was this Toro 60-volt trimmer. This is the $140 model. As you can see, I got 2 of them left. I might have taken an offer on this. I don't really remember at this point, because now that I have offers on, I've been getting a couple of offers in, and I know I just got one that expired earlier today. I was going back and forth with a buyer, and they didn't end up liking my price. So it is what it is. Next is this Cooler Master Hyper T4 CPU cooler. Sold that for $30 free ship, and I still have one of these left. And I got this from the dumpster, and I haven't expected this to have sold by now, both of them. The sell-through rate on it, when I looked it up, is good, and I'm pretty sure it still is, and I'm like one of the cheaper listings, so I don't understand how I'm still looking at this, or how it took into, 4 or 5 months later for one of them to even sell. I don't get it. And sometimes with listings, I'm just not hitting the algorithm right, because they're not selling when you look at the sell-through rate, and they should, and it's priced right and everything, unless something wrong with the photos or something. These photos are definitely not the greatest. I'm hoping at the new house I will be able to have a much better setup for our photo station, ship station, everything, all the things you need for eBay. Alright, next is Sutton, Massachusetts Police, $6.99. Next is this Brunswick Fire Department, Georgia, $6.99. Next is this Watts 3/4 inch double check valve assembly backflow preventer. Some numbers. Sold this for $90 free ship. I sent it out on offer, so it sold for like 82 something. And this I got on the one of the Home Depot pallets. Yeah, the one with all the mailboxes. The box that this was in was not the right box, so I was surprised to find this in there. Luckily, there was enough information on this. Yeah, right here I was able to look it up. Because if there wasn't that on there, I would be kind of screwed. I wouldn't really know what I was looking at other than some brass. Next was this Waterpik WF02W011. 18 bucks free ship. This also sold out on offer. This came from one of the HBA boxes. I ended up taking this listing down and relisting it. Because I was going through my store, what was it, last week? No, this had been 2 weeks ago. Like right around the new year, I had went through my store and took some listings down and relisted some stuff and just took some stuff down, got rid of some stuff. And this was one of the things I just relisted and it sold right away because I looked it up again. Sell-through rate was insane, so I was like, why is this not sold? It was priced up a little more. Maybe that's why. Because I originally priced it at $20 free ship, so maybe that's why it didn't sell. So I dropped the price a couple bucks and got it moved. And speaking of the clearing out some stuff, I get a message on an item that I took down. And I was concerned at first because I'm thinking, oh no, is this actually still listed? No, the guy had sent me a message asking if I still had it. And if so, he'd be interested. And mind you, this is like probably almost a week after I ended that listing too. It's not even like it was the day after or anything. It's like a week later. And he asked if I still had it. Unfortunately, no, I don't. I ended up I scrapped it right away. Because I was sick of looking at it. Like I said, I had it listed for 2 years and never got any interest on it. I think I had it listed longer than that because I'm pretty sure at one point I took it down and relisted it. So anyways, we're talking at least 2 years I had this. And no interest. And then of course after I end it a week later, now someone's interested. But like I said, I scrapped it, so that's unfortunate. Not that it really mattered. It was $10 plus 5 ship. I would have made maybe $5-7. I mean, I got it out of the garbage, out of a dumpster, so it still would have been $5 more instead of scrapping it for the 15 cents. But whatever, is what it is. Like I said, we're trying to get stuff moved, either sold or scrapped, or taken to storage, or somewhere that's not the house. So next is New Orleans EMS 4-inch patch again, $7.99. Next is this Indian River County, Florida Fire Rescue, $6.99. This Virginia Police, $4.99. Another one of these slug creams, $16.99 on that. Still got 11 of them. That's doing pretty good. Next is this Gwinnett County Fire, $4.99. Next is this Delhi Charter Township Fire Department, $8.99. Next was this Zenith LED TV remote. Sold it for $13 free ship. And this one, the buyer just sent me a message today saying that the volume doesn't work. This was something actually, again, at my grandmother's. I don't know why we had this remote. It might have been from like 2 TVs ago, if I had to guess. So I just refunded them $13, whatever. Obviously I can't really prove if the volume does work or not, and it's not worth having them return it. I don't have returns on anyways. It's not worth them returning it. The $13, whatever. But I do find it slightly suspicious that they got it Friday and then sent me the message now on Monday that the volume doesn't work. It's not like it was, some obscure button that you might not use that often, but the volume button, you think you'd use that kind of frequently. Well, like I said, whatever. It's pretty much under $20. Whatever, just refund them. I don't care. It's not worth the hassle of getting it sent back and having them open a return and all that crap. Next was this Mega Constructs Call of Duty Crash Site. Sold it for $30 free ship. And this one I got online arbitrage from Walmart way back in April. Kind of thought this would have sold for Christmas. but it didn't, and now it's getting a bunch of action. As you can see, 3 have sold, 15 watchers. So that works for me. Next was this It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia Complete Season 8. Sold that instantly for $15 plus 5 ship. And like I say, instantly. I sold this probably within an hour. This is one I've had for a while. I've been kind of kicking the can down the road on it because I did want to put it in a DVD player to see if it at least it got me to like the menu. And I have a portable DVD player, but I didn't know where the charger for it was, and it's been dead. And I finally found the charger for it while packing, so I was able to get them tested and got it listed. And like I said, it sold instantly. It's one of the few used DVDs that I will sell. I just happened to see, oh, it's a complete season. Let me scan it, see if it's worth anything, and then happened to be worth some money. Like I said, I got it at Goodwill for probably $2, maybe a little cheaper. Depends how many DVDs I bought that day. So that's not bad. 2 into 20. Although pretty much 15 because that shipping of $5 is what it costs these days. Sold another Slug Cream at $16.99. Next is this Florence, South Carolina Police at $5.99. And then the last thing I'll show you is these 2 Chuck E. Cheese Birthday Star medallions. Sold the 2 of them together for $17 free ship. And these were actually my own personal medallions that I got from Chuck E. Cheese from back in my day. I've obviously had at least 2 parties at Chuck E. Cheese. So like I said, these were 2 medallions. I guess I probably should have kept them. It's whatever. It is a good memory of Chuck E. Cheese. So, oh well. $17 free ship. Alright, switching over to the second account. Sold actually quite a few things over the last 2 weeks. So, starting off with this University of Virginia Police, $6.99. Next is this Portsmouth, Ohio Police at $4.99. This Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation, $7.99. This Bluegrass Airport Officer Patch, $6.99. This Scottsdale, Pennsylvania Police, $7.99. This Washington, D.C. Protective Services, $4.99. Sold with this, again, D.C. Metropolitan Police at $5.99. And I didn't realize that it was the same buyer when I went to ship these, so they got shipped separately. Because I didn't realize it was the same person, because they did the annoying thing and did it in 2 separate transactions. I hate when people do that. Usually I catch it, but in this case I didn't. So I spent an extra 70 cents I didn't need to spend. But whatever. Like I said, another DC Protective Services, $4.99. And then this City of Miami Subdued Police at $5.99. So that is it for what is sold in the new year. I said I was going to have goals. Didn't I say I was going to have goals? Now that I think about it, I know in the bread and butter group I did make a goal. I did post in the 2025 goals. I think I said I wanted to do 50K in sales gross, and I was hoping to get monetized. I thought it was my goal for the end of last year to get monetized, but that didn't end up happening, and it's getting worse now, actually. The watch hours are slipping. It was like I want to say it was like around 850 watch hours I needed. Now it's closer to 1200. So obviously a peak of when I had a bunch of views has started to fall off now because it's the last 365 days. 950 subs, so we're still chugging along there. And I think for a while too I had lost a couple, so that didn't help. So that but I am hoping for this year to get monetized. and at least a check. I know you need a $100 minimum to get a check, and that should be possible in 2025 to get a check and get monetized, especially once we are settled in the new house. But the problem is that might not be for 2-3 months. So definitely this first quarter is going to bomb, especially on eBay in terms of doing videos, because I'm not going out scrapping. I'm not going out dumpster diving. I mean, we're scrapping. We're whatever crap's lying around the house. Still, we're getting it out of here. I do have another scrap yard run to make, but in terms of that side of the videos, it's not really going to be happening for a couple of months. While we're getting this house ready for market, and then obviously while it's listed, then until we find a new house, then we got to move in, get settled. It could be 3-4 months before videos could be consistent again, other than like what sold videos. So yeah, like I said, it's probably not till like summer. So and of course that those couple of months of being down on videos, it's going to make it harder to get the watch hours needed in to get monetized. But we'll just have to work on it. So anyways, that's enough rambling on. We'll see you guys next week.